Hey y'all, we're the Praters and we like working on old cars, but keep in mind, we're just having fun showing you how we do it, not necessarily how it's done. So don't try this at home. Just have fun with us as we get our old projects back on the road.
This right here is my new challenge car. It's a 1966 Ford Galaxie 500. I found it on Marketplace, much like the Jetta. I don't need it. I didn't really need to buy it, but it's a pretty good price. It's in really good shape, and it already runs. So I decided to go ahead and pick it up. I'm not usually one to go for these four-door big bodies, the 65, 6, and 7 era Galaxies. I don't know, just something about it I really liked. And again, it already ran. It's a good price, and couldn't really beat it. So we drove down to Mississippi and picked it up, and I'm really happy with it so far. It had some running issues, so I put a new carb on it and cut the big old kinked up exhaust out of it, so it runs really good now. So all I have left to do is the brakes and an exhaust. I had to cut it off, so it's just open headered. Or maybe I'll leave it, I don't know. So I'm doing this as my new challenge car because it doesn't really need that much. I am going to be working on the Jetta still. I'm just putting it on the side for just a moment as I'm looking for a new proportioning valve. It looks like sometime in the past, the brake proportioning valve has been removed from this car. So I am looking for another brake proportioning valve, the proper load sensing type, not just a regular static proportioning valve. The car's only been parked since 2012, so a little over 10 years. That's not that bad. I'm going to upgrade it to dual circuit brakes, and I'm getting bitten by that. Dual circuit brakes, and what else? I'm replacing all the rubber hoses because they're pretty old. And then it'll have brakes, and then all I have left is all the tune-up stuff and maintenance, like fuel filters, oil filters, you know, plugs, wires, cap rotor, all that stuff. And then I'll pretty much be good to go. Oh, and a fuel tank. Pulled the fuel tank out because it had a drip. Turns out there's 2 pinholes in it, and after looking on the inside, it could be cleaned out and reused, but the time I clean it out, reuse it, and then get all new seals and the new sending unit, although the tank is a bit more, it'd just be a good bit of reassurance to know that I have a good fuel system in place. So I'm gonna get new fuel tank, a few brake parts, and mostly some interior parts, light bulbs and etc., and new headlight bulbs because these are blown out, whatnot. But so far everything's actually come together real well on this car. It has the original 289 3-speed automatic factory air conditioning, which is pretty neat. So it's actually a pretty decent car, and once I get the AC working, it'd be a great year-round cruiser. So real happy with that. But yeah, my new challenge car, and I think it'll be also kind of fun that now we're both doing, you know, mid-60s Ford 4-door sedan, so it's a more, you know, similar, I guess, you know, neck and neck, more, I don't know what the right word, but you know what I mean, you know. And
except that you have less to do to your car than I do to mine.
Yeah, and so I have a V8.
I'm gonna have to get you to help me on mine some more.
Oh yeah. I just saved his today. I'm putting the rear end in because he didn't know what he was doing.
I may cut that out.
No, you can't cut that out. That's really good.
Yeah, you're right. Tell them what you said we're gonna do once we get both of them running.
I think once we get both of them running, the true winner of this challenge will be whose car is faster. So we're gonna try to find a place to do a little low budget drag race. And
you have very low budget since there's 2 bone stock
cars, but you know, I think it's fairly even because he has the 170 inline six, which is 101 horsepower,
And a
and a
2-speed
two-speed automatic, but he has better gearing, he has lower gears, and you have almost a whole ton of weight that I don't, or a whole ton less weight
Yeah.
than mine. This car weighs around 4,000 pounds. That one's about 2,000 or 2,300, somewhere around in there. So, and you have smaller tires, which would be better for gearing too. I have 200 horse, 289, 3-speed automatic, but it's, I think it's 283 or 3.0 gears, something like that, in the rear end, and I got 15-inch tires. So actually I have a lot taller gear ratios.
You'd
So
be better
we'll
for
see.
speed in the long run.
In the
But
long run, yeah.
On a
I'd be
drag
better.
race,
You might win.
you want speed, but in a drag race, you need to get off the line.
Yeah.
So,
We'll
yeah.
see. Yeah, I think it'd be actually a pretty even race. It's very possible in the end this would beat you, but we'll see.
That'd be fun.
That would be fun.
Why does he sound louder than he did earlier?
Why not cut that off?
Holy crap, look at that.
Usually got some video of it. But look, I mean, that's what it was.
That's why it was so quiet.
That's why I wouldn't run.
Wouldn't run right, but now listen to it. Sounds better.
Definitely.
Now, what were you saying about the alternator? We don't believe the alternator is charging. Hello, 289 sounds good. So think about the alternator real quick.
Well, it hasn't been charging, and the light never came on, so I was investigating it. I found the what I believe to be the alternator light, because it turns on with the key in the on position,
Yeah.
and when the engine starts running, it'll shut off. Well, that's not like the temperature light, and also I unplugged the temperature light plug, so this shouldn't be working at all. So it's the only one that would turn on with the key, and it turns off, but it doesn't seem like, I don't know. See, it's supposed to be at 13, right now it's like at 12, but it's not going down either.
Huh. Now, will that take a charge that way?
Yeah, it does.
Oh, okay.
Basically all this is a 12 volt, like,
Yeah, so it'll
Wheel
charge
battery.
like a regular battery when you
Yeah.
put charge to it. Okay.
these are directly connected to the battery. There is nothing in between them.
Yeah, so yeah.
But it doesn't seem like it's charging either. I don't know.
You need to put a multimeter on it.
Well, that's a voltmeter right there.
Yeah, but might be more accurate with a regular multimeter, you think?
Maybe. And I found a new battery cable so I can hook a battery up to it.
That's good. Is it moving at all? I think you're gonna hook a regular multimeter up to it.
Yeah,
What?
but I mean, this shows like on the other vehicles.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
Well, yeah. I just double checked, but you're probably right. It probably,
It's probably that it is charging, but it's barely.
yeah. That alternator may be weak.
Well, it could also be the voltage regulator.
Oh, that's right. This is a separate voltage regulator. Yeah. Well, let's go run.
It's the original voltage regulator.
Let's go run get the one off of old blue and put it in here real quick.
It's not going down. So I think it is working, but the voltage regulator might be a bit old and weak.
Go get the one off blue, put it in here real quick. Let's see what happens.
All right. So this is the original voltage regulator. Still says auto light right there on the top.
Wow.
And then look, open it up real quick and you can see these are mechanical. So it uses little contact points and electromagnets to engage those little contact points. And it does that to regulate current and voltage. And I have a new one.
But the new one we have, you say, is actually a solid state. It's not.
Yeah, it's a solid state. It's not like
Yeah.
this one, which isn't as cool, but looks perfect in there. See, it looks damn near perfect in here. Maybe it's not the problem. If not, I'm putting it back on. I don't know. Maybe I'll keep it in the back just as a little trophy.
Yeah.
But the way it usually works, this coil, I believe, is what regulates your current, or like kind of amperage.
Mm-hmm.
This one regulates voltage.
Okay.
And so the way it works is that when the voltage is low, it will close this.
Mm-hmm.
The contact points ground out the field windings and generate electricity.
Mm-hmm.
And then when it exceeds a certain rating, it'll open and kill the circuit.
Ah.
Now it does this like thousands of times per second.
Right.
I mean, it's super fast.
We're stealing the one out of my 69 F100 we call Mr. Blue because he got wrecked.
Make sure they don't touch.
Yeah, don't let them touch, and don't let the red one touch anything but the plastic.
The plastic is in this.
The plastic is in those things on the battery tray. Don't let them touch the body. All right, there you go.
You getting the new or the old
Yeah, I'm taking
cylinder?
this old master cylinder out so I can put my new one in.
Is it a
This
single?
looks like a new master cylinder. And it's full of fluid. And it looks brand new inside. So I might not throw this one out. We'll see. They said it just needed a new master. And it looks like they bought one and just never put it in. I don't know. And I don't know what's up with this hard line either. This doesn't look to be the right one. But I'll try to bend it to make it fit. I had bought a master cylinder, or my dad did, for our Ford Falcon. And he got it with the intentions of using it, this one right here. But it's a single circuit master cylinder. And I did some research and whatnot, and these aren't really safe. They work just fine, but you have to make sure all of your lines are good, all of your rubber hoses are good, all your wheel cylinders are good, or else any little leak will lose all pressure to the brakes. A dual circuit master cylinder is basically two of these in one, and so it is two separate brake systems, one for the front and one for the rear. And the advantage of that is that if one goes bad, you still have another one. You know, so if this one goes bad, there's only one to go bad, which means they all go bad. And then you all die.
And why aren't we converting it?
Just because it's already set up, and really I just want to see if I can get the car running today. And maybe drive it to work tomorrow.
Wouldn't that be cool?
That would be cool.
Be really cool.
Really cool. Anyway.
And what about the transmission problem?
Oh, it was just low on fluid. So I got a couple quarts of fluid and 1 quart of that Lucas transmission stuff. And put that in there, and that works perfectly now. So, all right, let's get this installed and we'll start bleeding the brakes. There we go. I finally got the master cylinder fully installed now, so one of the holes was stripped out, the one on the passenger side, and so I had to get a another bolt I got from like Tractor Supply, and I got it a bit longer to where it would reach a section of threads that was not stripped out, and so it's nice and solid now.
And that's the one that was actually in the car, because we tried to use the one we had gotten, the single circuit that we had gotten for Robert, our Falcon, but you discovered that it's just way too small.
No, what it was is that the rod on the brake pedal is too long.
Oh.
If you look at the piston, and which I have other ones I could show you on video.
That's what we'll do that.
The hole where the rod goes in on the piston, and this one it goes almost all the way through the piston.
Oh wow, okay.
On the one for the Falcon, it's just the very
Just a little tip.
just a little bitty divot. So I had to use this one, but it looks brand new.
It does. It really does. And you just tested it and it works.
It did, yeah.
Seems like it's working.
Now all you got to do is bleed it.
Bleed it and then drive it up and down the road a bit. Next issue is going to be this cap, because this plastic cap won't fit. It hits the wiper motor, but the metal caps are too big for this master cylinder. So I'm thinking what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to take this cap and I'm going to cut a little bit off of the bottom of it so that it will sit just a hair lower when I try to install it, because it's only an issue trying to put it in and take it off.
Why don't you just cut a little bit off of one side?
That's what I was going to do.
Yeah.
And just notch it. And
And
then,
that way you can slide it in and screw it on?
yeah.
Yeah. Look at you getting all creative and smart. I'm impressed. He gets it from his daddy.
Time to breathe the brakes. There's the pedal pumper. Hello, pedal pumper. How are you today? It's nighttime. Can you tell? It's getting dark.
Yeah, but
Don't call me a butt.
we continue.
Boy, we sure could use a shop building, couldn't we?
I am the official reservoir level watcher, topper offer. So there. While they do the other stuff.
My fuel tank is leaking.
Hey, brake pumper. That may be what we're supposed to get. How you doing, Mr. Brake Pumper? How are you doing? Drew is pumping brakes
All
tonight.
right, Drew, gently pump the brakes. Down. Hold it.
Wow. How talented am I that I can add fluid to a brake reservoir, a single circuit, but still a brake reservoir, while they're pumping and while I'm holding the camera. I am one talented dad. Yeah.
So what are you doing?
All right, back on the Galaxie, working on more brakes because they're not working.